since 1998, when they lifted the trophy on home soil. Their captain that day, Didier Deschamps, who's
French players react to that, and then they go onto the front foot from a defensive position. And this guy, I mean, he's had more passes into the
France will be key.
Saw the trophy coming out onto the field of play at the Luzhniki Stadium there, with Philipp Lahm, of course, Jürgen, and he'll be delighted to show that trophy off. Unusually won't be going to Germany's way. Two teams are in the tunnel. Luka Modric, huge occasion for him as well.
Yes, from 2002, Ronaldinho.
And Moore and Maradona and Ronaldo, the Ronaldo, made... Griezmann will start on the left in front of Matuidi in a 4-3-3. Zlatko Dalic with a chance to make a name for himself. Between Modric and Rakitic, I think there'll be more 4-3-3 this evening. We will wait to see. Well, it could so easily have been England in that caption. 25 minutes away from all of this. Glad
to have that calm finish. We would have gone through.
Ran into Rakitic, steered into Perisic. It was a difficult ball to control, but if he could have just brought that under his spell. It's easy enough. Griezmann has found Mbappe. Mbappe's got beyond Strinic. Pulled back towards Griezmann. It's flicked on again! I'm not sure anybody caught a contact. Rafa Varane ran across it. They've all run to the free kick taker, Antoine Griezmann. What is for sure is that France have taken the lead. Suggestion perhaps it came off Mario Mandzukic.
Well, you see how deep Croatia are. Normally there'll be a corridor to be putting that ball into, but
Modric takes on by Vida. If anything, he got a little bit too much on the ball. Went for the glancing header. Mandzukic underneath it, Lovren underneath it, Vida's there, Perisic. Well struck, very, very well struck. Great equaliser from Ivan Perisic. Croatia weren't behind for too long. Boy, have they got some guts. Every time somebody asks a question, they find an answer. It's Ivan Perisic again. Griezmann takes. Oh, it's into the near post where he has got his finger to his ear. There is a hand up, isn't there?
Yeah, I think it hits Perisic there. Look, it comes up as... Yeah, you can't give handball for that.
Hasn't travelled very far from the French head onto his arm.
Yeah, it's got to be intentional, and the speed that it's going in, that they're all claiming, but no. But he was.
Oh, and he's going to get a penalty. Wow. Is the Croatian goalkeeper. (2-1). Subasic went the wrong way. Joy for Griezmann. Anger, I suspect, for Croatia. They've got to come from behind yet again.
Griezmann, he keeps his cool, doesn't he? Even though the delaying tactics was there from...
Plenty of time, Griezmann, 4.5 minutes between the... Trying to release Mbappe, it's a recurring theme. Rakitic takes. Held back, no yellow card. Plenty to talk about, but plenty of incident, plenty of goals this World Cup. He used to be a movie actor, Nestor Pitana. He only had a couple of bit parts in Argentinian films, played a lifeguard in one of them. Here's Griezmann. Here's Rebic. Oh, he stopped that well. And Lloris had to help it on his way. That's a corner. But he'll get you out. He'll get you in the penalty area. Mbappe goes on. Good work by Subasic. Griezmann stumbled in his attempts to catch up with it. That's the danger for Croatia.
That's that example we're talking about.
Found across. Here's Griezmann. Sets up Pogba. And again, it's in! The biggest moment yet in the mercurial career of Paul Pogba. 3-1 to France in the World Cup final. A goal that he made and scored. Just over half an hour left to play, but clear blue daylight. Out of keeping with a lot of what we've seen from France tonight, but it was a terrific. Space for Kylian Mbappe. Only the second teenager ever to score in a World Cup final. Kylian Mbappe, and the first was Pele. And France have one hand on the World Cup.
What a fabulous goal from the young man. He totally does Subasic. If you watch, when we see this again, his body shape shows.
And here's another latest score. Mbappe. Oh, can you believe that? Mario Mandzukic has been gifted a lifeline for Croatia. Hugo Lloris, who maybe has got his thoughts on lifting the World Cup, has just lifted Croatia back into the match.
My word, have I just seen this?
Good headed by Varane. Oh, the shot just deflected wide. Rakitic had a pop. It's a corner. Got to be a corner, surely, isn't it?
Well, it's great play again. It just comes off Nzonzi's calf.
Good for France throughout this tournament. They've had to be in the final. They'll never quite be forgotten. But his error is not a costly one.
With a lot of pride, Croatia.
I've got 5 extra minutes. It's France's time again. World Cup winners again. Didier Deschamps has turned the clock back 20 years and put France back on top of the football world. Smile from Emmanuel Macron. History for him, a world champion captain and now a world champion coach. Heartbreak for Croatia. The odds were stacked against them, but the team that missed its date with destiny 2 years ago in the European Championship final in Paris has climbed back and beyond to a higher peak in Moscow tonight. In football, it doesn't get any better than this. The creme de la creme. Favourites win World Cups. Croatia was swimming against the tide of history from the start of this final.
And he really was and is a special footballer.
Beautiful footballer, Jurgen.
I think he really deserves that.
I believe will be the Golden Glove.
The president was in floods, which is an appropriate word, because as you can see, this is the guy that's the pinnacle for these players. It's a lifetime of glory now. Incredible what they've... World football champions.